Hello YouTube, this is C3nterCombat here with C3nterCombat, and I'm going to do a video game review from one of the demos I found on PlayStation Store. It's Funky Lab Rat. It's like I don't know, I guess a smaller version of, say, like Little Big Planet. Some, little things are kind of cool. You can kind of move stuff around, and it's kind of a funny, comedic kind of thing to it. I don't know, it's like a little cartoony. Alright, so of course you're going to be using the rat. You pick up this flashlight, you use it throughout the whole game. So we go through the first level, and World 0, I guess is more of a practice thing. I didn't know it at first, but you had to hit the square to swim upwards. It got kind of confusing. This first level I did horrible on, but then I finally got the hang of it. You use the flashlight on the fuzzy kind of ballish looking things for the pills to pop up, and then just collect the pills, and then you move on to the next level. You use the flashlight over the top of the door. It unlocks the door or something, I don't know. These little things are kind of tricky. You gotta jump on it, jump won't jump, or there's always something to it, or it won't jump right. So finally I just kind of hop right on through there, and you gotta keep the flashlight on it. Get 8 pills per round. The background's kind of cool, I like how the NA plus is coming up and everything. Get resurrection, just hold square, and you start the level over again. Gotta balance on these little things while you're doing this. I just kind of speed run through this one. I'm just ready to get this crap done, move on to my next game. It's a good little game, but I wouldn't spend too much time on it. It's like Ecos. It's kind of a stress reliever, but other than that, it's not really a whole bunch. Pause is where you start using this construction tool. You pause it and just grab these so you can move it or whatever. It's kind of cool. It becomes kind of a pain in the butt sometimes because it doesn't quite go where you want it, or it's kind of sensitive and just, I don't know, it's kind of a pain in the butt. So we're on to level 4, and there's an easier, or maybe an easier way to do this level, but I do it my way. You unlock the pills or whatever, go to the construction. You would usually make a ladder, take the small one and move it next to the big one and stand the big one up, and just use it like a ladder and hop through. But I decided to make this pyramid looking thing, and I got up at the top right corner, it says ×2. That's how many pauses or construction things I have to use. So I got plenty of uses. Now I'm going to move it over and get these last 2, and then I'll move it over and make a ladder to get to the door. Level. This one's kind of fun. There's these, of course, it's moving back and forth. But I ended up forgetting to take this box. You move it on top of the little swing, and you get these pills, and then you move it over to the next one and get the next pills. It's pretty, not only self-explanatory, but pretty repetitive. Now this level by far is my favorite one of all of them. You want to keep, I keep my eye on the bottom where the rat is, whatever. But if you noticed up at the top, the thing was moving across the wheels. Well, I didn't realize that at first, and it took me a second, but this is like, it's pretty cool actually. I don't know, like I wouldn't have thought of doing that. So all you gotta do is hop onto this little board, make sure not to miss, because if you hit the red, you die, and then you have to start back over. But I think it's a pretty cool level. I mean, I wouldn't have thought about it. This one's a pain in the butt. When you first start off, you usually kind of, before it even falls, it just makes it easier to put back together. But I wait until it falls over, just rebuild it. See, that's why it's a pain. Like if it's off a little bit, it lights the board lights up red. That means you can't put it there, and it just like you gotta get it just right so that it doesn't fall and all that kind of stuff. Here's level 8, and I did it jumped off too soon, so now I get to rewind back up to the top, rebuild it. You make these little pillar things, like what the last one is. You gotta set it just right, or else it'll have like a domino effect. Once one falls, it'll all fall, and then you fail and die. So you gotta get it just right, make sure it's not red, all that kind of stuff. That's the end of World 0. Now we're going to move on to World 1 for 40 pills. There's in the demo, it lets you go into like 3 or 4 levels into the World 1, and then it just tells you no matter how fast you did the other levels, it always tells you that this is the end, but there's still somebody trapped in the laboratory that you're trying to get out or whatever. So you just gotta play the demo, and that's all you can do. You can't go any farther no matter how fast you get it done. And I hate this level because it just took so much to pause and move, pause, move, pause, move. I didn't like it. It was too demanding, I guess. I don't know. I was too lazy to do it. I wanted just an easy little fun map that I could just be like, oh yeah, you know, that was kind of cool how I did that. You end up dying because you hit the red thing, and then you have to rewind or start from the beginning. So I end up missing this, but I got 2 more pauses. So I kind of think of a way of maybe if I stack them both sideways like that, then I can get up there faster. I end up failing already. But I finally get it with 1 more pause. Just make this little ladder thing and get up there and get this last pill and go to the portal, I guess that would be. This one's pretty cool. It says you can pause the game while jumping. So you just jump across, pause it, move it over to wherever you're gonna land, and then land on it. Rinse and repeat. This one you have to do the same. You have to jump and pause, and you just move that over and get the rest of it. Sorry, it seems to be kind of jumping a little bit, like lagging almost. Sorry about that. This one's actually kind of cool. Like you can move the little jump or whatever. First off, you gotta make it like a small jump so you can start it off. And then after you get all those, you just pause it midair, move the little bumper up, and turn the block sideways, and let you jump even higher. And this is where the end is. That's pretty much the end of the demo. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Remember to subscribe, leave a comment, check out, I've got a Facebook, Twitter, so you can do any of the above, tell your friends, whatever. Thanks for watching. By the way, before I forget, I'd give this game probably a 6 out of 10, so it's playable.